guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Pam and this is the Mrs. Champion channel. Happy Sunday to you all. I know this is a different setup than what you've been seeing on Sundays because we were doing our Christmas savings. But if you've seen a couple of my previous videos, I talked about how we were going to finish up those Christmas savings, which we did on Friday. And we are going to push that money towards some of these fall collabs that I decided to not only participate in, but use for my savings throughout September, October, and mostly November as well. We'll just see how long it lasts and how long it takes me to save these. So I hope you're having a fantastic weekend. We're at Sunday already. Can you believe it? It goes so fast. So what we're going to do is we're going to do our fall bingo on our Sunday videos now. And you may see this again throughout the week on another fall collab video. Maybe I'll move it around. You know me, I'm never stuck in like a, just like a certain schedule and I stick to it every single week. I do switch things up a lot on this channel. If you're used to like a schedule or like things to be the same every week, it's probably, you're probably going to be irritated by me. So I will change things midstream and I like doing that because it keeps me interested and keeps me wanting to keep saving. So yeah, I just do whatever I see fit and what will keep me from becoming stagnant. And I need to be able to want to create content consistently. So I don't stay in a lane. I'm all over the place. I'm switching lanes all the time. So this fall bingo is from Anna Banana Budgets. It comes with these cards and you keep drawing either until you get a bingo or you can save the amount of cards that you drew from the deck. I don't play that way. I will save whatever bingo that we get. So let's go ahead and pull our first card and it's the little house right here for $1. And we're just going to keep pulling until we actually get a bingo. And then we'll see how much that bingo is going to save us. So you guys, I hope, like I said, I hope you're having a great weekend so far. Yeah, it just goes so fast. And we got a bingo already. Look at that. So we have this straight down here. So that's 1 and 3 is 4 and 2 is 6 and 4 is 10, which is probably about how much we've been saving in bingo about every week anyway. So let's go ahead and open our binder and see what we have in this envelope so far. And I don't know when I'm going to wrap this up. I'm just going to keep playing until like I said, like I kind of get tired of doing something. But this is fresh on the channel. I think this is like our 3rd week playing in it. So it's going to be around for a little while. I'm going to try to at least play it through October and we'll see what we save. So we have 10, 20, 1, and 2. We may play it through fall. We'll just see how this pans out. Once again, this is from Anna Banana Budgets. You can pick this up free on her Ko-Fi page. And she has a ton of freebies over there. If you're not already subscribed to Hannah, go check her out. Absolutely love her channel. And she is growing very, very quickly. All right. So let's get into the rest of our things that we're going to do in this binder. So we took over bingo. Next is going to be from my binder bestie, Budgeting with Kim. And this is one of her sticker challenges that you can find on her in her Etsy shop. And I like to do the big numbers first. So let's go ahead and take care of this 2 and this 9. We're going to do 2 icons this week. And we're going to do that for 11. So let's go ahead and put this pretty bunch of, it looks like acorns and leaves. And then this bouquet right here for $2. And we'll save $11 this week. There's that. Okay. So let's go ahead and get our $11 out and put it in an envelope. Okay, so we have 10 and 11. And so in total, what we've saved in this savings challenge, and I think it saves 65 plus because a couple of the icons, I am going to roll D3, D4, D6, and D8. But the actual icons themselves will save you $65. So far in this challenge, we have 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we are about halfway to our $65 savings. And then we'll do our roll and saves probably last. So like I said, that can be found on her Etsy shop. And that's Budgeting with Kim. Okay, next is from my other binder bestie, Sheila over at Gen X Budgets. She sent this to me in some Happy Mail, but this is free on her Ko-Fi. You can go check that out. Now, last week I was going to try to play the low budget way and only save per pumpkin, but there's only 3. There's only 3 rows. So depending on how nice this is to me today, I will finish this last 2 games up because I do have another game that I want to start from Sheila, and this is her Best Friends Fall Would You Rather. I want to start her this or that challenge. But we'll see what we end up doing with this because remember, I decided to go back to playing the regular way. So instead of saving 3 last week, I ended up putting the entire $12 in there. So that's what's in here now. Let's go ahead and get our D6 dice and see how nice this is going to be to me. So we have 4. So let's check that out off. 4. Lord have mercy. Here we go already. Okay, can we get something other than a 4? Child, Lord have mercy. Okay, so 6, 5, and 2 is 13. So that dice is not nice. I should get a different one. Let's see how much we have over here. 13. Man, did me dirty. 4, 4, 4. How do you roll 3 4s in a row? Okay, so should we go again? I feel like you guys are telling me no. I feel like you're telling me don't do it. All right. I'm gonna take a chance, right? Let's take a chance. Let's go ahead and roll. If I roll a 4, I'm getting rid of this dice. Yep, that's it. That's it. All right, y'all, let me grab a new dice. I'm convinced there's something wrong with that dice. So let's go ahead and try this one. Exactly. What's wrong with you? You just can't give me anything other than a 4, right? Let's go again. 3. Let's go again. 6. Okay, can we shut the box? 5 or 2. 5. Okay, come on, give me a 2. Give me a 2. Let me shut the box. Let me shut the box. 5. Okay, so we're saving 2. All right, not too bad. We put $15 into this today. And let me grab $2. I gotta sneeze, guys. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I don't know what came over me and made me have to sneeze. So we should have $27 in this fall mini shut the box from Gen X Budgets. 10, 25. Ooh, I can't hold on to anything. 6 and 7. Okay, so next week we will, let me just put this in the back like that. Next week we will start our Best Friends Fall Would You Rather. I'm going to punch holes in it so it fits better in my binder because it's technically supposed to be for a 5, but I will make sure that it fits in my A6, and we'll start that next week. All right, so my challenge is up next, and I don't even know if we got enough to do this. I wanted to finish this one as well because I wanted to start a scratch-off challenge for myself, but we'll see how nice this is going to be to me. So this is Cozy Sweaters, Crisp Air, Pumpkin Spice, and Distressed Jeans. I live for fall. So this is also free in my Ko-Fi. We are going to go, we did D3 and D4. We're going to do our D6 next. I don't trust this, but let's try it again. These are so pretty. I got these from Amazon. There was like a set of different colored ones. 2. Okay. Why did you keep giving me 4s earlier? So we're going to save $2 for our D6. All right. Let's go ahead and try our D8, which is going to be this football right here. Here is our D8. 1. Okay, we didn't save it that much, but let me shut up because I want to do our D10 next. We'll make this the D10. Where's the 10? Right here's our 10. Okay, let's see what the D10's saving us. 8. Okay, see, this is why you don't speak too soon. So let's go ahead and put 2 back for a 10. Okay, let's try the 12. Here's our D12. We'll make this pumpkin spice our D12. child, that's a 9. Ooh, well, we only got one left, so, okay, 9. Let's grab $9. 5, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, let's go ahead and roll for this crisp air. And let's do the D12 again. Oh my gosh, why am I doing this? Okay, 5, that's not that bad. So we did a D12 here for 5. Okay, so let's see what this challenge saved us. 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 20 bucks. Okay. Oh no, 25. $25. 10, 20, and 5. So 25. Oh, there's some money under here too. Lord have mercy. Let's try to count this again. 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So $29. Let's go ahead and put this back. I probably should have took the 5s though. Only because I want to save some of those 10s for, let's save the 10s for our box challenge. So let's take these 5s out of here. So we'll do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. There we go. There's our 29. And I didn't bring any paper clips over. I have a couple big ones right here, but we'll just go like that for now. All right, guys, so we are going to get into our box challenge. It's our cozy season box challenge. Let's go ahead and pull it out. And you know what, next week for my challenge, what we're going to start on is this scratch and save. This is a freebie in my Ko-Fi for getting me to 700 subscribers, guys. Thank you so much for loving on me and watching my content. So we'll start this scratch and save. This will save us $30 over the next few weeks or so. And that'll be the new thing we start. And we'll continue to save in Kim's Stickers Challenge until we're done with that. And then I have a scratch and save from her as well that we're going to start. And we are just going to keep scratching and saving and rolling and saving and selecting and saving over the course of the next 6 to 7 weeks, I guess we have left until the end of October. Crazy to say. All right, let's get this laid out and then we'll go over who's all in this box challenge. We don't need our dice tower for this. At least not right now. Maybe eventually. Okay, so this Cozy Season Box Challenge is hosted by Autumn over at Restoration by Autumn. Thank you for inviting us all in to create these awesome challenges with you, Autumn. We appreciate you. And let me show you the cover. This is the dashboard for it, and this is all the creators. So we have Autumn, Vicky at Vicky Thinks, Angela at Angel Marie 888, Kim at Budging with Kim, Lacey at Blue Kiwi Budgets, Morgan at Dice Budgets and Saves, Patty at Budgeting and a Fairy Tale, On at Craft and Budget with On, myself, Lauren at Budget with ADHD, Beth at Cat Lady Budgets, Jamie at Charma Budgets, and Christelle at Divine Savings Co. So you get the dashboard, the content creators. You also get a catch-all that Autumn did for us. Let me pull it out so you can see it. Very pretty. Has that beautiful fall door, fall decorated entry. So I am bringing $30 into this today. I'm trying to bring less money so that I don't run through this. We would like to save in this throughout the month of October as well. So I will adjust the amount that I bring in according to how far along we get into this, and make it less and less every week just so I can kind of make it stretch. So let's go ahead and grab our cards out, which I did not do. They're in here. And still have quite a few to get through. And there might be some repeats in here for like the games and things, so that might be another reason why it looks like we have quite a bit to do yet. So, all right, let's mix this up a bit. And I did not laminate these because I had just been pretty much pitching the cards if we were done with them. And let's gonna go ahead and pick our first card. I swear we've been getting shut the box the first time around every week. So let's go ahead and get that out. And this is Budgeting in a Fairy Tale. This is Patty's challenge. And let's go ahead and bring that dice tower close. After I said we probably didn't need to use it. So here we are. Let's go ahead and get a D6 that's going to act right. And we have a 2. And we are playing this the low budget way. 3. 1. Of course, we would get all the little numbers, but in 1. So we're out already. We're saving 3 this week in this. So let's go ahead and get $3. And if we can condense, I will. But I'll do that later. I don't want to keep stopping to do that. So let's put that back and pull our next card. And this is from Charma Budgets. This is Jamie's. It is her birthday month. Looks like her birthday is on September 26th, so it's coming up very, very soon. And we already saved the icon. We're just going to go ahead. Let's hit the $3 for the bonus. And let's get a marker and color in our 3. And we will put this back in the deck and see when it comes up again. Okay, next card is a color and save. This is from me. This was my contribution to the collab. And let's go ahead and take care of this drink. Love pumpkin spice. And a lot of these icons represent things that we as creators love about fall. That's the premise of this color and save. So I will do better with the coloring off camera. We save $5 for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Each icon I am saving $5 for. And if we get another color and save, we will skip it and move on. I want to do this once a week. That'll take us up through October. Now, Chad, I done pull shut the box again. We're not doing that. Okay, roll and save. This pretty leaves changing color on this tree. And who did this? It looks like it's from Lauren. So let's go ahead and pull her challenge out. And this is a roll and save, so let's go ahead and get so it looks like her numbers go up to 6. Let's get a D6 and see. And we rolled a 1 for that. So that treat saved us $1. Okay. And let's pull our next card. Fall Dice Race, that's from Christella, Divine Savings Code, duh. So this cute little savings challenge, we have a corn at the bottom, a turkey, a pumpkin, and a ghost. So far, the corn is in the lead. So let's go ahead and get our D4 dice and roll and see who's going to get on the board today. So number 3, and that is the pumpkin. So let's go ahead and get a marker. Let's go at least one more time. All right, let's go one more time. 4, and that's the ghost. So we'll roll twice for that. I know these cards are in here a couple times, so let's get our $2. We are, like I think I mentioned it already, we are saving $30 today in this box challenge. All right, let's go ahead and grab our card for... Come on, Pam. Search and save baking fall treats. And that's going to be from Lauren again. That's going to save us $4. Let's go ahead and mark that off. And we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. I apparently didn't shuffle these very nicely. Okay, this is from Kim. I can always tell her stuff because of the border that she puts around her challenges. Thankful, a few of my favorite things about fall. So these pair of socks is going to save us $1. And let's go ahead and mark that off right here. Okay, next is Pumpkin Roll and Save. This is from Morgan at Dice Budgets and Saves. Let's put that back. And we already did a D3, both of those. Let's do this one of these bonus D8s and see what we save. 4 going into our bonus. And Morgan had mentioned on her channel, if you guys do not feel comfortable doing the D8, don't do it. You know, just do this top part, or you can do the D3 down here instead. Whatever's comfortable for your budget. So we have about, we should be able to go again. Let's go ahead and pull. All right now, Vicky, now, child. Okay, things she loves about fall. Let's put this right here so we can keep an eye on what that card tells us to do. Excuse me, guys. So this is a perfect excuse to drink coffee, of course. And this is a multiplier. Let me see how much money I have. 3, 4, 5, 6. I have $7, and you could subtract 1 if I have to. So let's go ahead and grab, it said multiplier. Let's get our D3, because I'm not messing around with Vicky. All right, so, okay, all right. 1 times 2 is 2. All right. So 1, and then we got 2. So I'm going to save the 2. I'm not going to subtract the $1 out of there. All right, Vicky, I got to watch because your math, child, have you saving a lot of money, which is good, which is good. That's why we're doing this. So, all right, color and save we're not doing. Okay, we back to Vicky again. Okay, we have the stack of books right here, and it's a 2 minus, and then you can add 3 if you have to. Keep you at the negative. So let's go ahead and get a D. Let's get a D6. I have a feeling I'm gonna regret this. Okay, 2 minus 2 is 0, so we're not doing that. So let's do our bonus, and we'll do 3 in here. So 2 minus 2 plus 3 is 3. All right, so what do we have left? 1, 2, 3. We've got $2 left. So instead of getting an IOU, which I don't do, let's go ahead and put this in our catch-all. So let's grab our catch-all from Autumn. This was, like I said, this is part of her contribution to the collab. So we making each one of these $1. And now in our catch-all, we have $3. Let's go ahead and slide that in there. So in the box itself, we saved 27 plus, I'm sorry, we saved 28 plus $2 in our catch-all. And so Jamie's challenge, I don't want to count this. I don't. I want it to be a surprise. So I will condense this off camera, put everything back in where it's supposed to go. And that's pretty much going to take care of our video for today. Guys, you have to, if you want to use this challenge, you have to go to each one of our Ko-Fis and pick it up. And our Ko-Fi pages are listed in our description boxes. So feel free to go grab everybody's contribution to the collab and save with this box challenge. I probably can guarantee you it's going to save you at least over 150, depending on how you play it. If you play it the base box the way everyone intended it, I would think at least 150 between the games and the search and saves themselves. So it'll be a good saver for you guys, and I hope you really enjoy using it to save with. But that's going to take care of our video for today. I'll see you tomorrow where you're going to do our Fall into Savings collab from Nori and all those creators over there. We'll do a couple games for that. And then on Tuesday, we'll get back into our s'more savings. So guys, take care of yourself. I love you so much. I'll see you tomorrow's video, and have a good rest of your weekend. Bye.